loading screen that's going on right now. Adding K to every word.
As one does. Antimatter reactor. That seems like a thing I need. Alright, come on. Big money, big money. And no. You don't have. Alright, well, star holes are nice. I'll take one of those.
Now doing barrel roll.
I currently have 66% empire cohesion. That's the thing.
That's. I mean, you have 2/3 are in favor. I mean, when was the last time you saw those polling numbers?
It's not so much a like factionalization. Oh, now it's down to 62%. It's that the shape of my empire is not exactly conducive to good governance. It's rather. It looks kind of like a worm through space.
All right.
Because I'm just locking down huge swaths of territory that I will then go back and take later.
All right. We hope you enjoy version 1.7. Room to maneuver.
I will say, Kerbal Space Program did get significantly easier once they added the ability to like have it so your pilot would point, retrograde, prograde, that sort of thing. It was way harder when you're doing it manually on a keyboard. And we had to walk uphill both ways in the snow.
Alright, well, we're gonna start just a base vanilla game. And continue. And we're going to do this, we're gonna call this one First Time Re-Entry.
Diplomatic immunity or diplomatic insult from the Husko Swarm. Unacceptable.
I think I'm going to start this as a career one, just so I can have some, the build up and that. I may actually let's make this easy. Because I'm probably gonna die a lot as is.
Oh, you will.
I feel bad not starting on normal difficulty, especially when that's 2 of 4 base difficulties. But
for KSP, you definitely want to start on easy.
Yep.
That game doesn't really do much in the way of hand holding.
Right.
It does. It's not as harsh as FTL, but it's pretty harsh.
Stuff over there. So. And all right, so welcome to the Space Center. Pyramid. Hydrate. All right. Section on the main menu. Yeah, we don't need. So
Madness. honestly, I found watching Scott Manley on YouTube is the best like training for Kerbal Space Program.
Okay, well,
It's actually far better than the tutorial videos or the tutorial
I've
stuff.
watched some of his stuff. It has been quite a long time.
Ah,
So let's see. Well, I don't have enough points for either basic rocketry or basic engineering. So
so
that.
strap some firecrackers on this bad boy and let's launch it.
Let's see. Should we immediately go for space plane, or I'm just gonna start clicking around and seeing what. That's illogical.
I need to kind of
What the
start
hell about like?
consolidating my.
Okay.
I traded 1,000 minerals for 100 alloys.
Hmm.
Hopefully it was worth
Opponents. So, have logic order. Do that, or do I just want to strap an engine to a fuel tank and say?
I'm pretty sure that's all there is to rockets.
I might not start with fuel tanks.
I assume you'd have to start with a fuel tank of some kind. Maybe you don't start with one that includes oxidizer.
Maybe. Let's,
This is Dave giving the blind Kerbal
Okay.
Space Program advice while drinking rum and
let's see.
coke.
I have the command pod. Have a RT5 solid fuel.
Oh, the solid fuel boosters don't need external fuel tanks. They have
Okay.
their own fuel. It's like
Well, that is.
think like an Estes rocket engine.
Yep. Well, that is literally the only engine I could make. So, all right. All right.
Now I'm trying to remember back to history. I'm trying to think, were solid rocket propellants the first? I think they were.
Yep. All right.
And to this day, they are the most popular with hobbyists. Also, while we're talking about space, at some point I've got to get off my ass and start on my dream of launching a CubeSat. I have no idea what it would be for, but I want to be able to say I put something in space.
I popped it open to watch you, Shadow Dancer.
All right.
Oh,
I'm here to see the explosion.
Oh boy. Now, well, I could give you a. Okay. There's my rotation directions. And then that rows. Okay. Now I have it looking more or less. It goes straight up. Okay.
I'm trying to remember, and I can wiki it if I have to, but I'm hoping somebody here remembers. I need
Mhm.
I need anti-gravity engine. I'm trying to remember when that, like, what the prerequisites are for that.
Science. I don't even have communication equipment.
Meanwhile, you're looking at a completely different tech tree.
Oh wait.
And I can like wiki it if I need to, but it's engineering. Now you need citadels, but I don't know what.
Okay.
Random. Or something. I don't know.
I know a lot of the technologies actually there is a random element to them, like in the sense of after the first 100 years they're this likely, after the second 100 years they're this likely, that sort of thing. Which actually I really like as a concept because it does play nicely into the like anti-steamrolling mechanics.
There was a way, maybe it was a mod I'm thinking of, to of defense metric.
Oh, you're trying to align the fins in the construction?
Yeah.
Okay, on the bottom left, there should be a couple of like circular buttons. One of those is going to be like symmetry, so you can say like 2 of something, 3 of something.
Yep, got it. Excellent.
Yep.
Perfect.
I haven't spent many hours in the KSP rocket building, of course not. I got really good at designing rockets because I was really terrible at piloting. So I got good at making rockets that could make up for my terrible piloting.
Okay, well, I have a basic rocket here. Let's see, we're gonna rename this the Death Cannon 1, or Mark 1.
Seems legit.
The Jebediah Gut Blaster 1.
I really wish the names of your ships had like a morale modifier for your crew, like it looks for certain words. If it finds the words like death or guts or like.
Okay, so just throw, well, Jebediah is definitely coming in here, so. And I think that's the only one I really need here. So
Nice
start
to
out
shit
your
out of this planet.
pretty light.
With dwarves.
okay,
Now, are you going to be a mining colony or what are you mining?
all right. I think it's time to launch a ship.
That seems like a thing that one should do.
Alright, so yeah, everyone who wants to watch this,
Madness.
I need to know how to
Yeah,
shoot a
I'm
ship
watching
into the
this.
air.
Yeah, for anyone, his channel is ShadowDancerBrony, all one word, camel case.
Oh, this
Okay,
is...
camel case the way I learned camel case, where the first letter is capitalized. I know modern camel case, it's, you know, not.
Okay, so... Let's see. There's telemetry.
It's a whole
Went straight up. Okay. Mode.
useful. Consider hyperactive forms. Comedic sense for
Is-
sure. How are you evading? Where even are you? You're evading this.
Alright.
Oh, did you find something bad here?
Yeah, I like the stages of engine, then parachute. Sounds like a good idea.
So, Brony, just for reference, I'm researching my third L-Gate insight. I haven't even unlocked cruisers yet.
All right, let's see. So now, how do I touch the match off to this engine here?
Spacebar.
All right.
And if it's a solid booster, you have no throttle control.
Okay.
It's just boom. There it goes.
Well-
It's just like it's basically an Estes rocket. You're just launched.
Okay.
He
It
was
has a
awfully
doodad.
happy for about ready to die.
Well, he started like
Jebediah
he started
gives
like
no
doing that
fucks.
little like awesome shake like just as I put my thumb over the spacebar. So it's like he knows. So I think
There's in the data files for Kerbal Space Program, because people found this years ago. In the data files for Jebediah and like one or two other pilots, I think it might be Bill and Bob. Maybe it's just Bob. Anyway, but for sure for Jebediah, there's a BADA 55 flag, and that is set to true for Jebediah.
all right. Well,
I think they've determined that shuts off their fear reaction entirely.
all right. Well, without further ado, we're going to attempt this. So does the stages automatically cycle then, or will I need to press something to hit the parachute?
Spacebar.
Okay, because I don't want to have a
Staging.
I don't have a Jaffa space program style issue here.
You're going full Moon Quest here.
Well, that is the hope, and we're starting out with Jebediah. We'll move our way up to dwarves. So, all right, here goes everything.
Like it's
Right.
happy dancing.
So, 200 meters per second. Oh God! Oh God! Oh, stage it. Yep. Okay, we're coming back down.
Whatever you do, make sure you slow down so you don't rip your parachute off as soon as you stage.
Well,
That's a common
there.
pitfall.
Well, we made it up to somewhere around 900 meters before I totally fucked up flying this thing. So we're coming back down, nice and slow. Need to increase our.
I'd like to think that Brony playing Kerbal Space Program is all happening in flashback, because this is like a couple of centuries after we discovered space travel.
Yeah, these are the events that led up to the Stellaris campaign.
It's the precursor event. The precursor.
Because the Kerbal system has like a set like number of planets and whatnot.
Actually, wait a second. Kerbal actually is a system in Stellaris, because at one point I have had Kerbal in my empire.
All right.
Not in this game, but in previous
Have
games.
I got any signs from this? I'm not sure. Anyways, we're gonna do an EVA. Now that we're on the ground. All right. Small step for Kerbals.
Onto our own planet.
All right. Well, I am actually like I can barely see the. Well, no, I can barely see. I can see in the very horizon the like flag of the base. I've traveled at least several hundred yards.
That's true.
Oh God! Ow!
Energy grid, because I will be building a generator district on this place. Let's see, Paradise Dome. I think that's the next thing on our list here. Oh, yeah, I can build another planet or building on Achenar.
Oh. Nope, I take it back. I was just looking the wrong direction. There we are. Not far at all. Okay.
Achenar needs research labs.
Jebediah fell out of a rocket.
As he does.
Alright, so now I need to go and like recover the rocket. Jebediah. Preferably.
Speculative hyperlane breaching. This seems appealing. Oh, it just occurred to me. So the systems that don't have hyperlanes actually going to, if you have jump drives, you can get to those. And probably only if you have jump drives.
Okay, manual. Alright, that's probably gonna be handy. So how do I like recover and go back to, you know?
Let's see. Get out to the main. Okay, so I think what is it? Escape, and then there's like a. You don't want to. You don't want to reset the mission. You don't want to terminate the mission.
Okay. Resume flight, revert flight.
It's neither of those.
Tracking station.
There should be one like go to Space Center or something like that.
Just Space Center.
Okay, that's what you want.
Alright. You're loading back into the space.
And then from there, there's like a tracking center or something like that?
Yep.
Okay, inside there, you should be able to select your ship and then say recover.
Okay, actually, well, I'm close enough I can literally see my ship. I almost went from the launch pad past the runway.
Oh.
Almost.
When did I discover space foxes? This seems like a thing I would have noticed.
Alright.
Too busy Kerbaling. Remembering the past days.
Ah, yes. Thinking back to the distant past. When rockets were just literally a trash can that we filled with explosives.
And all your relatives were named Jebediah.
Yes, all of them. You know what? I feel like you and I really should have a non-aggression pact. Okay, you accept. Good.
Alright, we have recovered everyone.
Because I feel like I should be friends with these space foxes, because they seem friendly.
Let's see, basic rocketry or basic engineering?
Yeah, basics. Strap some grenades to that thing and light them off.
Let's see, I recovered 20.7 cyan.
Oh wow! So the space foxes have 2 gateways in their empire already.
All right. We both.
I guess that's good.
And the vehicle. Alright, you know what? I think the Death Cannon Mark 1 did not get as good of a first go as should have.
More boosters! Okay, so I feel like I'm starting to find extent of my I feel like I'm starting to find the extent of where my empire's natural borders are going to be.
Alright, and we got Jebediah all ready to go again. Don't have a big enough capsule to send a scientist or engineer with them. We're gonna try this again. Alright. Oh, a little ominous wobble as I load into the launch pad.
Oh yeah, that'll happen, especially when you start building crazier and crazier rockets where like the physics engine needs a moment to figure it out.
And immediately I'm listing to the left.
Oh no, they're listing lazily to the left. This guy knows some maneuvers.
Alright, we are slowly going back down.
Okay, you check out this system.
I'm not gonna jinx it here. Discussions of hey Jeb. All right. Okay, may have hit a little harder that time. Considering my considering the what's that called? The nozzle of my engine is now embedded in the ground.
That's usually that. But I think the saying goes, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing.
Alright. So
Planet build speed feels like it's going to be possibly handy, maybe. Hey, the Visandia Council, the Space Pumpkins.
alright. I think we went further in our first attempt. I'm not going to. Alright. Alright, let's go back to the hangar here, because see what I can.
Almost got experimental subspace navigation. That can only mean good things.
Ooh, and now fuel tanks.
Wow.
And several different kinds. We get to play with decouplers now. This is going to end horribly.
It usually does the first time. And the second. Often the third.
Or 100.
Yeah.
Alright, so I just want to find Death Cannon Mark. Where can I find Death Cannon Mark 1 to edit it?
How's your war going, Cernable?
Uneventful.
Uneventful.
They poked at me and then they went away.
Oh.
I'm just trying to like upgrade stuff, so they kind of picked at me at a bad time.
So now is the time to start the Death Cannon Mark.
Yeah, it seems legit.
Okay, so I guess you I'll just have an upgraded solid.
The station has to continue to be a bastion. There's no other option. I do not want the devouring swarm to get in my empire. that seems like a thing I absolutely do not want. Need some more empire cohesion before I start like filling in like all mining and research stations and stuff. Okay. First.
I'm playing. I came in.
Hello, temple. Huh.
Dave, Jenny, and Sarah are playing their 3-player game.
Anybody's perfectly willing to, like, if, I'm assuming you're talking to Kira. If Kira
Yeah,
wants to
sure.
join in.
I'm supposed to pass on the Kira says hi, everyone.
Hello,
Hi,
Kira.
Kira.
Hello.
Hey, cat people. They're a communal parody.
Yeah, man, they're a bunch of douchebags.
So you encountered these people.
I'm at war with these people.
Which ones again?
And
What were they? Something communal. Something.
Communal douchebags.
Eswani
Okay, yeah.
communal.
I have been told that I can tell you about some of today's excitement.
Okay.
So it started at 1:30 last night. And we got a call from Kira that she was in a lot of pain and wanted to have it checked out. So it turns out she was having a flare-up of kidney stones. And
These are the worst.
yep, so they were able to check them out and whatnot. So yeah, there were 4 in her on her left kidney, and 1 that was 14 millimeters in her right kidney, which is nearly twice as big as one can conceivably pass by themselves. So
That sounds like a challenge.
They do the supersonic rumble thing where they break them up that.
that is going to happen later. So they were able to. They're able to do some temporary stuff and whatnot, but she's been sleeping all day here.
I have a
Yeah.
plan. I'm gonna
My
throw
dad
this
used
out
to-
here.
My dad. It was the worst thing. I was scary to see him because, yeah, it's terrible. I can only imagine.
I'm just gonna throw some. I'm just gonna kind of throw this out here. So, like, I know the whole thing where they use sound, sound vibrations to break them up and whatnot. For the cost that it's going to have a doctor do that, you could buy me a really big speaker system, and I will play the THX, surround thing at the beginning of movies. That will take care of it. It'll be just fine. I am
I will
qualified medical professional.
I will let her know that that is an option, and we shall see. So Dave says that for the cost that a medical professional would charge to break up those things, you can buy him
anything that starts like that.
You can buy him a quality speaker system, and that that would be able to reach the sounds and volumes and frequencies necessary to break them up. I told him I would pass that along. I have done so.
Your obligation is complete.
Alright, so the Death Cannon Mark II.
Ooh.
Oh.
Alright, now that I'm
Oh,
not
so
in
then-
a complete disaster, how do I watch this stream?
It'll be under
Second one.
ShadowDancerBrony's channel on twitch.tv. Okay, the Viva Sandy are getting
Alright.
really,
Leadership
friendly with
description.
the Swan.
Or capability. Then the Mark 1. More chances is sounds legit. Okay. Crew. We were gonna crew this well. Oh, there's really only one you need to worry about doing this. Alright. And
Oh, peace is happening.
alright, so that might be a little better. Instead of having
So,
the parachute automatically deploy, I'll have that on a second stage. Yep.
I found a abandoned Dyson sphere.
ooh.
Food
Nice.
processing centers, that's something I need.
Alright.
Yeah, so the empire that declared war on me has been frantically offering a white pea. Like, no, I will not let you get away with this.
Where do I
No,
find
you're gonna die, like all of you.
where do I find like previous ships I've made?
Ah, that I don't remember.
Alright. They have just there and effect. Applicants. I like that they have two stats. Courage and stupidity.
Oh wow. So the Zoom Dynamics, the Space Fox Megacorp has been they've been expanding about the same rate I have. Okay, now I'm starting to run into other empires besides just the Husko Swarm, which is nice. Who died?
We've hired a new applicant. He has lots of courage and very little stupidity, so probably not going to last too long.
You have crime, but
What-
season certainly down the harbor.
what's that saying? Play stupid games, win stupid rewards, or something like that.
Something like that.
These kitty cats about to get what they were expecting all along.
Oh, the S20 company has been destroyed by its enemies.
Yeah. Oh, God, you like that?
Yo. I am the supreme kitty here.
Most reminders. I feel like this.
Okay, I need to remember. Oh yeah, I need to remember to make crew reports.
Oh yeah, the crew reports are very helpful.
Yep. All right.
And we took heavy casualties, but we did it.
Yes, Zoom Dynamics, I will absolutely enter a commercial pack with you. Because you are space foxes, and I naturally trust foxes in space. God, you're a thing. Why? And you immediately close your borders to me. Well, I'm going to close my borders to you, so suck it.
Oh man, we lost like 40 pops.
Oh, wow. Were you getting bumped?
No, they took over 2 of my planets and they purged almost all my populations from
Oh,
them.
jeez.
Yeah, so that was a huge setback. We're currently sticking all these cats in chemical processing facilities currently. Purge. Defense platform. Ooh, which one?
Wow, the Vivisandia Council. What? The Vivisandia Council is only like 2 systems as far as I can see, and they're not even remotely connected or even close to each other. Yeah, they're 2 systems completely a long ways apart from each other.
All right. So. All right, gonna attempt to launch the Death Cannon Mark II Alpha. Alright, so let's see, how do I do a crew report? So, I think I just look at the guy's portrait and do something down there. Well, in here, and I don't know how to get back out from here. I think we're gonna do this one in first person. Alright. Well, we're not gonna do that again, because I just blew up. Oh, and there's another explosion over there.
Oh.
Bye, Jebediah.
So with that, revert that to the launch.
Oh man. Nova, have
Are
you ran into
you
that huge empire to the south?
The Ognolox.
Are you on your side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not dealt with them, but I have found them. They really hate me.
Omninox. What are they? Oh, fanatic purifiers.
Yeah.
this game? Dave!
What?
Why is that a thing?
Oh, hey.
Okay, we're gonna attempt this.
Oh, dynamics.
Attempt this again. That we're pointed. Now, hopefully, we're pointed proper.
See, that'll probably take him a little bit to get to it. So, don't you know that's the natural like position of rockets, just kind of laying on their.
Tempted to just, shoot it off like this. See what happened. Okay, we're doing an EVA on the launch pad.
As you do.
Yep. And wait, let's see.
Ooh. Okay, just make sure. Nope. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Where do I do a crew report?
This might be one of my favorite because it makes it so you almost forced to expand. Really fun type of expansion because it's not just, oh, here's another good system. Oh, here's another good system. It's like, oh, this one has a planet. Get it, get it, get it.
Who were the people that attacked you?
Allied Yuri states.
Did you lose that planet to him?
No.
Talos? Oh.
No, I didn't.
No, nothing was lost.
Nothing was lost, thankfully.
So when I take this system, it should bring me up to 100% empire cohesion. So then I can start focusing on like filling in some of these stations and stuff that I could be building. Then I'll come back and deal with this other stuff once I admin cap.
Okay.
Well, I am properly dwarfing it up. I have a surplus of closing in on 200 minerals a month.
Awesome.
Oh, wow. Have I ran into you yet? You ran into me?
No, but I have run into the empire you took out, so I see more or less where your borders will be once I have encountered you.
Yes.
Okay. And launch from here.
Marshall.
Okay, now we're pointing the right direction. Okay, so making my
Let's research the next
launch.
elevated site. What could go wrong?
All right, launching in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I gotta watch this. and nothing happened.
Initially. Oh, now stuff's happening.
Oh yay!
Cut the engines. Cut the engines. Cut the engines for the love of Jeb. Cut the engines.
Oh, hey, the Empire of the Mao.
Yep.
Okay, the engines are cut.
Hmm.
I need.
That roller coaster tycoon.
There. Okay.
Coming down a little fast. Oh, landed appropriately. Alright, now we're going to do another EVA. Inside of the launch pad. And
Whoa.
What happened?
Now I'm getting the transmissions from like frickin' everybody.
Yeah, I thought I helped you.
Thank you.
Alright.
Hey, there's a whole galaxy
Oh,
out here.
Kingdom of Ekanar.
Akanar.
Hello.
Hello.
Whoa, your empire is dwarfish, like very, very sprawled out.
Oh yeah. I'm
Yeah,
actively working on like unsprawling them.
Alright,
as you can see, I am a peaceful robotic empire.
Rogue, yeah. Okay, you
Yeah, try
post
to
orders
trade
to
with
me,
them or
post
anything.
them to you.
Very
You post
peaceful.
orders to me, so post them to you.
Wait, can you not trade with me?
What? Oh, I haven't, hang on. Where's that trade
Oh.
one? That's Empire of the Mao. I think it got buried in all of the other notifications that popped up.
okay, let's see. What can I do that will make this not suddenly start freaking out at about 400 meters? Probably.
What's it doing at about 400?
It starts. The engine starts waggling around like like an excited dog.
You need struts.
As in more than
Struts
just.
basically are just reinforcing some things.
Okay. Let's. I have basic fins on it.
Gosh dang it.
What? What just happened?
I'm at war again.
The Husko just declared war on.
Bastards.
Oof, they're a bit stronger than I really feel confident dealing with, but I should be.
Okay.
I knew that was gonna happen too. Give me a break.
Alright, well, I'm going to continue with that, and we're gonna attempt this without the lopsided well, science can on there. And ready, and here we go. Nope, there he goes again. I need to. Yep, I definitely need to. I think this is actually a staging issue.
Oh yeah, those will happen a lot. Okay, now at 100% empire cohesion. Cool. So now. Yeah, 10:30. We have a hard cutoff anyway.
Yeah,
All right,
I got
so you
doctor's
guys are heading out at
appointment tomorrow.
10:30.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got a doctor's appointment. I gotta get blood work before it.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
So. And boom. Okay. So how do I write a crew report?
You guys are upgrading.
All right.
I'm a little curious where their warships went because they were right on my border and now they're not in my empire, so.
Oh, come on.
Laundry,
Well, I just
toothbrush, food, not food, air. Okay. Legit.
I'm unlocking wormhole travel. I now have 3 rare technologies being researched.
All right. So. Alright, so let's see what we can do about staging here.
Yeah, I'm actually after my ships get built, I should be able to actually take
the heck did I just do?
systems. Listeners are more outwardly xenophilia. That's a good thing as far as I'm concerned.
Can you push pause for a second?
Sure.
Alright. Let's see if this works. This probably won't. It'll be interesting. Alright, Jeb.
So
Ready?
I'm trying to find out where these ships are being built.
Nope.
But they're not being built. And it won't let me build any more ships. What the heck's going on?
It's odd.
Yeah, my game's like glitched.
Hmm.
S. It says they're being built at this station, but when I click on that station and go to shipyard, it says no ships are being built.
Trying to think
Oh,
what
and
caused that.
I can't even remove them from the queue either. They're like glitched there.
That's weird.
Yeah.
You're caught up on time, so that I'm not sure on.
Like just glitched.
All right.
Hmm.
We are doing a
Lacking-
walkabout on the surface.
Oh. I don't know.
Is it that it's waiting on materials or something?
Let me take a look. Maybe I screwed something up in my ship design.
Oh, like maybe it uses a strategic resource you don't have yet or something?
Yeah.
I hate that.
Let me know when you're ready and I'll restart time again.
Alright, 1 second.
Yep.
Okay, so still it.
Maybe I glitched the game.
Not sure.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt this again with a decoupler
Alright, you can.
in here to hopefully
can
keep those stages.
Restarting time.
So the Death Cannon Mark II-B is now you actually get a crew here.
Yeah, they got a 5K fleet, and I have a 2K fleet. They're number 3 in the freaking game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And of course, they went to war with me. I just
Hey,
recovered from war.
some fanatical purifiers just insulted me.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like last in the game, but I got kind of screwed on my.
I'm somehow, where am I? I'm 14th.
Okay, I'm having some issue here. There's only real one thing I can really realistically do at this point. And that is, of course, go to liquid fuel.
Meh.
I'm having something that when I initially on the launch pad hit my space bar, nothing. I get nothing happens. Maybe I'm just not waiting.
That shouldn't be the issue.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'll be right back.
All right. Let's research chemical bliss, because why not? I know we're at war and everything, but it's there.
Let's do
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay.
Ringer. Okay. Only one pilot I trust to pilot this. Alright. They've made a few other options. Okay, oh, we're here.
Researching the next alligator. I have 5 insights already.
Yeah,
And,
looks like you'll.
still haven't unlocked cruisers, by the way.
Doesn't
I'm
look
sure
like you'll be
nothing-
opening that first.
I'm sure nothing bad will come of this.
Alright. Oh. Maybe I found something here.
Okay, I'm just getting ready to send my ships in for what should be a decisive victory over one system, which occupying it should, at least in theory, help with their war exhaustion.
Does it always have stage 0, then stage...
What was that?
Does it always have stage 0 and then stage 1?
I believe so, yeah.
So the AI has a 5K fleet over one of my planets, and he's not bombarding it because he's waiting for his transport fleet to. And I have his transport fleet cut off at the border. So, stalemate? Unless he comes gets me. Just fantastic. How are they so strong? Missiles, auto cannons. Holy crap! You have a 4.2K fleet?
Yep.
I am lacking then, for sure.
That's a first.
Okay.
I'm still a little concerned that they actually moved their moved their fleets out of Polysteel, whatever, out of that place.
We should get wrapping up his after.
Yep. I'll just be a moment. My fleet is
fine.
on the way to invade.
Nice. Who are you invading? That green guy? The Dynamics?
No, they're on good terms with me. I'm invading the Husko swarm to my north,
Oh.
who you may or may not have encountered yet.
Yeah, I can't see them.
Yeah, they're unpleasant. They're a devouring swarm.
But if you could attack the Zine Empire, the Tzyn, Tzyn Empire, it'd be great.
Alright, invasion is beginning. Their science ship is like, nope. Noping the hell out of here. Oh wow, my ships are actually quite fast.
Alright, let's see. Let's see if this workaround or just more fiery explosions. Alright, Jeb.
So what do you think of it so far? He looks very happy.
Yeah.
Yay, I'm dying! Yay!
G-forces are amazing.
It'd be funny if they puke. All of a sudden, it'd be kind of funny. He just looks very happy for, you know, spinning out of control with fire bursting out of, you know, his rocket.
You go, Bubbles. Bubbles is kicking the ass of this space station.
What I think you need is a bigger
Got
rocket.
it.
That's probably true.
And if that doesn't work,
And
There's our transport fleet. They're gonna try to sneak on by.
okay. Alright.
2.5K fleet.
Oof. I'm, alright. They definitely do have power. Not enough overwhelming that I'm worried about them taking over any of my stuff, but their exhaustion is, a thing that is happening. Alright, well, is now a good time to call it, or?
yeah.
Affected everything. All
Some
this.
more destroyers. All right. Well, hope everybody enjoyed watching. As always, we enjoyed playing. Um, see you guys next time. Pause.
Yep.
Let everybody catch up.
I definitely need to figure out doing wrong here.
It takes a while.
Yeah. Well, it's
We
yeah. So Anyways.
Well, see everybody next time.
Bye.
I
And then
Bye.
we see Brony still streaming tomorrow at this time.
Saving and quit. Yay!
I'm going to do this one last test flight here.
I'll watch that before I go to bed.
Well, yep, that is. Because I just like 2 taps the spacebar blew through literally 5 stages.
Oh. Out of curiosity, okay, in the top left there'll be like a time counter. What color is that counter?
Green.
Like the time itself. Okay, that's good. So that means your computer is keeping up with the physics simulation and not lagging.
Yep.
This is a bigger rocket.
I could build a bigger rocket. I mean, that's something I could easily do here.
That is the thing that's within, his abilities.
The biggest problem is since I'm not having successful missions and in career mode, I'm not advancing.
Oh.
So I don't
I
have
don't think I.
I don't have a lot of tech right now. Is the problem? I mean, I could build bigger rockets, yeah, but
Yeah, I never did career mode. I just built the biggest rocket I could, which was like 40 stages or something.
Oh, jeez.
I had a mass drop. It's like it was like a giant tree, pretty much. It was very inefficient because they made it forever. Yeah, it was pretty bad, but it was awesome.
Yay.
can I get?
Oh wow, you've had quite a few.
A lot of those are just the default ones that, like, you don't have the tech for this. Then why are you showing it to me?
Ah.
Yeah, so I don't have enough.
Because one of your engineers dreamed of pretty sure that's how that works.
Alright.
As a random side note, I have declared it that this weekend I'm going to sit down and I'm going to teach myself dwarf.
Awesome.
If it's 3 or 4 days and you don't hear from me, just come by and check and make sure that I haven't.
Yeah. So on that note, Sunday I ended my stream just as a Vile Force of Darkness arrived. So.
Oof.
Ooh.
Which will be my second one I've ever had. So.
Alright.
This time I will not be wasting dwarven lives needlessly going out to save farm animals, however.
Seems legit.
So I have kept those. I have put those all down in the inside the base. So Gene stage 002.
I'm gonna start in on with the Kerbal meme.
Alright. Okay, so and then that'll.
It's been at least 30 seconds without an explosion.
Yeah. So yeah. Let's go and relaunch this and see if you can note any difficulty, any obvious things I'm doing wrong here.
Alright.
All right, so here I am with the launch pad. Deb's all ready to go. So first, so stage 0, rocket. Stage 1, coupler. Stage 2, parachute. So I am green lit on 2 stages. Something along those.
Oh, wait. I think that's reversed. I think it counts down to 0, not up from 0.
Okay, that would definitely be
It's been a while.
All right, well, let's see if we can do this here. Holy smoke! Look at all that smoke.
Yay, things are happening.
Make a mission report. Do that.
That looks like a victory. Unless I spoke too soon.
Well, we're.
Oh.
It was.
Sorry.
That seems fine.
You got into orbit.
Yeah. Well, not quite. I'm a little shy.
You got into atmosphere.
I got.
You're still in the atmosphere.
I got significantly higher in the atmosphere than I have ever done before.
I think it's 68 kilometers you leave the atmosphere. You do have a parachute, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's important.
There's the one stage I haven't engaged yet. I actually cut off the engine early because I'm like, I wasn't prepared for this. Speed up time here a little bit.
You can throttle your engines rather than just, cutting them off.
Yeah, but that requires me to learn
using liquid fuel. Oh, for throttling, I think A is more throttle, Z is less throttle, I want to say.
Okay. Well, I'm finally coming down.
It's a good sign.
At what
point? Yeah, you definitely entered space.
At what point do I release my parachute now is the question.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
I need to be in atmosphere, I assume, to do that.
Okay, you're going to notice your speed is increasing, and then your speed will start to decrease.
Yep, so...
Yeah. As you enter the thicker parts of the atmosphere.
Yep, so...
You should deploy in space.
Hey, look at that.
You can, but it's going to just rip off.
I only have one.
Usually I like to deploy it around, 8 to 10,000 meters.
Yep.
You'll definitely feel it when you hit the thicker part of the atmosphere because suddenly your speed will start decreasing rapidly. When your speed is down to a reasonable level, then
Whereas we
you can
won't
start.
break Jeb's neck, you know.
Yeah.
14.
Well, realistically, the
Oh.
parachute cords will just rip off
I
otherwise.
am gonna head
Um,
off, guys, because I do have to
alright.
be up at like 5:45, 6 in the morning. So
Sounds good.
good night,
Alright.
guys. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
And
Or I know, Brody,
8.
I'm
Yep.
gonna be at a regular game. Do you guys
Now
want
should be
anything?
good.
What was that?
Send me a message if you guys want to do anything tomorrow night since normal game is canceled.
Yeah, I will be.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's partly canceled because I have
You won't be
stuff
there.
to do.
So Dave, if you feel like doing anything, should you want to do anything, just let me know.
Sounds good.
I'll let you know if I decide
Okay.
to just rest or something. So we'll see how tired I am. Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. Night.
Hey.
I think
Figure
our
after this,
parachute deployed.
after this safe landing, I should probably head out myself.
Shouldn't the parachute like expand? Wait, I just
Yeah.
started expanding.
By default, the parachute expands at 500 meters.
150.
So this should unlock a lot, right?
Let's see. You entered
Maybe.
space. That's, I think, worth some.
One of the big. Yep. I did not have the. This particular model was my test one, so I didn't have the big bulky science container on it.
Oh yeah.
But I did have the thermometer.
That's good.
Let's see. I'm not going to deploy Jeb in the middle of the ocean. I suppose I could actually.
Yeah.
All right, and okay, and we're now back inside.
Yay.
So with that, and see where we ended up.
Not quite the moon, but oh wow.
Nice.
So 16 science. That is pretty
As
respectable.
a random side note, when you get to that point,
Yep.
I find that the moon is easier to get to, Minus is easier to land on.
All right.
I know people are kind of torn on which is the best one to try for first.
So with that, general rocketry, stability, or survivability. Stability leads to aviation, so I could do some like jet planes. I want to try out some of the plane stuff.
Yep. All right, well, I think I'm going to call it a night, so
Yep.
I will talk to everybody later.
All right. So have a great
I'll
evening,
head out to that.
and talk to you later.
Sounds good. See ya.
Good night.
Night. Shields. Maybe that would be a good thing. That. Oh boy. Alright. Last one. Uh, Is, is well, we did make the moon. Got the heavy. Is all for what? Bye.